So the best trader, investor of our generation, she honestly, I'm not going to lie, guys, she deserves a standing ovation for how immaculate of a trader she is. She puts Warren Buffett's returns, Charlie Munger, RIP to Charlie Munger, Ray Dalio. She makes Peter Lynch's returns look like crap. We're talking, I can't even say this without laughing, guys. We're talking about Nancy Pelosi, guys. We got some news today that she bought some new stocks and she sold some new stocks. Well, I guess not new stocks, but you guys know what I mean. We have to break down what's going on with Nancy Pelosi as, again, she makes a bunch of trades and let's just say they've done well. A lot of them have done well, and that raises the question, wait a second, does she have insider information? I have no idea, but we're going to break down what's going on, so hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 free stocks, each up to $2,000 from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below, or go to starsurfs.com/Moomoo, and your uninvested cash right now will earn 8.1% APY, which, guys, you know, that's a no-brainer. That is unbelievable, so get on that deal. And with that being said, cheers. Let's talk about what is going on again with the best trader of our generation, Nancy freaking Pelosi, guys. So you can see on the screen right here what stock I have pulled up. This is Nvidia, ticker symbol NVDA. And do you guys see what's going on? It's up 4% on the day, up to $127 per share, and we're starting to bounce. And hint, hint, this is one of the stocks that Nancy Pelosi bought, and the other one is Broadcom, ticker symbol AVGO. Let me pull this up, which you guys can see pulled back drastically, and now we're starting to bounce again. We're starting to break out up around 4% on the day today. So let me show you guys in detail here what is going on with Nancy Pelosi, her moves, what stocks she sold, because she sold some stocks as well. So let me show you this right here. I'll make my big old head a bit smaller. There we go. Beautiful. So you guys can see Nancy Pelosi discloses buys of Nvidia and Broadcom, which personally, guys, I don't think people in Congress can trade or should be allowed to trade. They can trade, obviously, but I don't think they should be allowed to trade individual stocks. That's just me. I feel like if you're in Congress, you should be able to, buy stocks, but ETFs, index funds only, right? The S&P 500 or maybe VTI, something like that. But yeah, she's buying individual stocks, call options, doing this, doing that. So you guys can see a new congressional trading form filed by Congresswoman. If I could talk today, guys, Nancy Pelosi disclosed that she bought positions in two semiconductor giants last month. A couple of days ago, I believe she did that, and the filing came out I think this morning, and we'll talk about this right now. According to the form, Congresswoman representing the 11th District in California purchased stakes in Nvidia and Broadcom. She bought 10,000 shares of Nvidia worth between $1 million and $5 million, while she disclosed buying 20 call options with an $800 strike price on Broadcom and an expiration date of June 20th, 2025. And it's funny, like, what is she doing? She's a congresswoman, right? She's in the government. Is she also trading, during the day? Why is she making these moves? What is prompting her to make these trades? It's like, what the heck is going on here, guys? But either way, man, the value of that stake, according to the form, is between $1 million and $5 million. So she made two moves, each of $1 million to $5 million. And of course, you guys know these stocks have been going pretty crazy throughout the course of this year to date. Obviously, everybody knows that. And on this site right here, which this is not sponsored, by the way, this site is awesome, though, in terms of visuals. Quiver Quantitative, I believe. Shout out to them. Again, not sponsored, but this is a very great site to see what is going on with Nancy Pelosi and other Congress people, right? And other insiders, whatever, or just big people in general, right? So you guys can see her net worth is $250 million freaking dollars, $250 million, guys, for being a congresswoman. Last I checked, did they get paid that much every year? No, they didn't. They don't, obviously. So she's getting money under the table, doing this, doing that, trading, this, that, the third, which we're not going to get into that in this video, right? But you guys can see these are her trades by year, the trade volume. You can see a lot of trading occurred in 2020, 2021, 2022, and it kind of died off in 23. Now it's kind of revamping in 2024. You guys can see these green bars are her buys, orange are her sells. So yeah, she bought a bunch of stocks, sold a bunch in 2020, 2021. Really in 2021, she bought a bunch. She bought $19 million by volume. She sold only about $2 million worth. And a lot of these moves are in the information technology and financials, right? You guys can see here on this pie chart, or whatever, not a pie chart, I guess maybe a pie, whatever the heck you want to call that. You can see all her different trades there in terms of sectors. And coming down here a little bit more, guys, now we can see she sold Visa. So she sold, looks like $500 to $1 million of Visa stock. That happened a couple days ago, all right? So she sold, it looks like 2,000 shares of Visa, and you can see here the purchase of Nvidia under that, $1 million to $5 million. She purchased 10,000 shares. So hypothetically, if she bought these shares at, let's say, $120 a share, we're talking $1.2 million. So it's not $5 million or anywhere near that. It's more like 1 to 1.5 million, roughly. The position she just opened. But yeah, that's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. And she bought, it looks like here again, AVGO. She bought the $800 calls that expire in June 2025. You guys can see. So she bought 20 call options there. And she also sold Tesla stock. You heard that right. She sold 2,500 shares of Tesla stock. Let me pull this up to show you guys. Which, yeah, 2,500 shares. Obviously, we don't know the price, but it looks like here between around $250,000 to $500,000 was that trade. So she dumped out. Now, I don't know if it's completely or what, but she sold out of some Tesla, of some Visa, bought Broadcom, bought Nvidia. So that's really the breaking news around Nancy Pelosi, guys. And again, she's a congresswoman worth $250 million. If you guys think these people in the government, which we're not going to get into in this video, but if you think they're doing their duty in the government out of the goodness of their heart, that's a bunch of BS, man. They're making a ton of money. They're doing a bunch of deals. They're trading on insider information, allegedly. Who knows? But yeah, a lot of these people, man, they're in it to enrich themselves. Not necessarily Nancy Pelosi, but maybe Nancy Pelosi. I don't know. I mean, she's worth $250 million. And look at politicians on both sides, man. Republicans, Democrats. How are these people in office worth so much freaking money? I don't know. It's unbelievable, right? I mean, the president's salary is what, $400K a year, and Biden's freaking worth, however many multi tens of millions of dollars. Obviously, Trump was a businessman, so we can't say, he made a bunch in politics. But even Republicans before Trump, they're so wealthy just from being politicians. It's freaking insane. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole that we're not going to get into in this video. But yeah, we got that news, guys. And, Broadcom's on the move here. We're seeing a huge move. We're breaking out above the 50 moving average. We're bouncing off the 180 moving average. And by the way, the split is coming up. So maybe that has to do with Nancy Pelosi buying some calls here. Split's coming up in, it looks like, let's see here. When is that? About 12 days. Yeah, exactly 12 days. 10-for-1 split on AVGO is coming. And Nvidia obviously already did their split. And now it looks like we're starting to break right back out on Nvidia. We'll monitor this and see how it plays out over the coming days. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts. Should people in Congress, Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter, should they be worth $250 million freaking dollars? I don't think they should be, but I'll leave that to you. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo, and your uninvested cash right now will earn 8.1% APY. It's an absolute no-brainer, guys, so get on it. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.